The offensive to retake Mosul is now in its third day, with Iraqi forces reporting steady progress against ISIS fighters. As we told you live at 5, ISIS is doing everything it can to slow the advance into Mosul, deploying suicide car bombs, mortars, and improvised explosive devices. Groups on the ground worry they have lost momentum. New at 5:30 tonight, we're learning more about the role of the U.S. military in the operation. The Pentagon says the U.S. is stepping up its role in the fight, sending Apache attack helicopters to hit ISIS targets in and around the city. The 101st Airborne and 1st Infantry Division are leading U.S. efforts on the ground. Eyewitness News Analyst Lt. General Reginald Centracchio joins us now in studio. General, you could say that Mosul really is the prize for ISIS.
It is, both strategically as well as propaganda-wise. If they lose Mosul, that has a tremendous impact on their validity and their credibility within the aspects of their very character. So I think what we need to do is understand they will do everything not to lose Mosul, but it appears that that is a very strong possibility. The thing that they're looking to is using human shields to be able to prevent that from happening, and consequently the possibility of other considerations that they might use.
You've been to that city twice. What's that like?
It's a beautiful city. It was a beautiful city. Now it's mostly ruins, unfortunately, but it was a beautiful area. I was in the palace itself. In fact, I haven't sat in Saddam's chair, and overlooking the area, and it's probably something similar to Providence. And when you look out there in the expanse, it's absolutely gorgeous.
I know one of the real threats is chemical weapons. Even for the Kurds, they're extremely worried about that. What would happen if that was unleashed on them? You know,
I'm not sure what the United States response would be, and I'm not sure what other countries would be, or part of the alliance, and how they would respond to that. But I do know that the Kurds were subjected to chemical warfare by Saddam, and they were the recipients of significant chemical warfare during his tenure. So it would pose a very serious consideration how to respond to that.
You know, the ground troops are starting to lose some effect. How do they regain that at this point?
What you need to do is to probably understand why the halt, so to speak. They need to be concerned that there are thousands and thousands of people being held as human shields. A full frontal assault would actually result in thousands of civilians being killed. If that happens, we would lose the credibility to be able to take Mosul to begin with.
All right, General, thank you very much. How does the United States affected by all of this in Mosul? He has that on our website, WPRI.com.